Hello everyone, welcome back to The Sims 4. Been a while, it's been 2 months since the last episode, which is how long it was in between the last episode and the one before that, so I'm consistently bad at getting back to The Sims. Actually have a legitimate excuse this time though, because on the laptop I used to record The Sims on, I could no longer record an episode on it because I had no room in the hard drive to do so. We'd run out of space. But that's no longer the case because we've transferred it over to a different computer, which means I can delve back into The Sims now, which is very exciting because I've really missed playing it. I've really missed these guys. Obviously, this is the Millard household, featuring Willow, Rocco, and Daniel, and of course, Clooney, our one and only. And I've just noticed there's a great big puddle there, so ignore that. But yeah, we're going to be spending this episode with these guys, just catching up with them, seeing how they're doing, and I think we should put a bit of focus on Daniel as well, try and find him like a path in life, because as previously discussed, this series is going to be ending with episode 50, so we still have like another 9 to go, including this episode, I think, something like that. So we're going to start to wrap things up, and we want to make sure Daniel has like a secure future, just in case maybe he could pop up in a future series we do. I do have plans for like future storylines and stuff that I want to do, but maybe with some different kind of characters, you know. I feel like these guys have had a very nice long story. You know, this series has been going for nearly, well, it'll be 2 years in August, I think. So I think it's about time to wrap it up. And yeah, we're just going to see how it goes with this household in this episode. And I think since in the last episode, this guy right here, old Rocco, aged up into an elder. I think we're going to have him retire. Maybe do one last burst of new magic learning, so Willow can write one final book about it, and then yeah, with Daniel, find him a path in life as well, see what his interests are, find him jobs, things like that, you know, just to get those wheels in motion. So yeah, currently they're sleeping because it's like 5 a.m, which is fair, and yeah, I'm excited to be back in The Sims again. It's been so long. I've also I'm recording this on a completely new setup. I can't actually see myself. I can't see if I'm actually in frame or not. Hopefully I am. I think I've got it pretty decent. Because normally I used to film this. I'd use OBS to record The Sims, which I'm still doing. But I'm also using OBS now to record myself and my audio, etc. So yeah, it's a bit different. But it means I don't have to limit myself to only film an episode for like 50 or so minutes, because that's when my camera battery dies. And it allows me to sync up everything a lot easier. So we're seeing if this is going to work okay in terms of like audio for both the game and myself. It might be a bit off, I don't know yet. Still working that out. Oh, he's just woken up. So there may be a few teething issues, and apologies for that if that is the case. Daniel's up at 6 a.m. But first thing you're going to do, my friend, is mop that up. You're also quite hungry. But to be fair, hunger is the only issue you have. So why don't you have some eggs and toast for breakfast? Why the hell not? They still haven't even touched Rocco's birthday cake, which is honestly a crime, because I do not leave cake for that long at all. But yeah, I'm excited to be back with this family and see how things go. And hopefully Willow will not pee herself to start off the episode, because that would be a bit of a downer. School for Daniel starts in an hour. We've just finished your breakfast, so you're going to have to shove that down your gob fairly quickly. You're only doing okay at school. You're in the orange, which isn't ideal. And only doing 75% of your homework's certainly not going to help. But we can focus on getting your grades up a bit. You also want you to make a few more friends at school. And just see what he excels at for like a potential career. I don't know what skills you have. Cooking's getting up there. Research and debate a bit. Tiny bit of comedy and charisma. Mood. But he seems quite interested in cooking and research, you know. Could he be like a chef or something? Could he get into more debates? Oh, you've got... Is that your homework? You're not going to have time, I think, to eat and do your last bit of homework, are you? We'll see how much you can squeeze in just before, because you just finished breakfast. See how much you can do in like 20 seconds. Right. Rocco, you're going to go into work. For your one last day. I think you're going to have one more day before you retire. Daniel actually remarkably finished his homework and is now off to school. So we're going to have him study hard today. Oh wow, Willow's already watering the plants. Didn't even need to tell her to do that. So she's clearly got the bug for gardening and stuff after her flower arranging that we got her started on. So that's good. She must be actually interested in it if she's doing it of her own free will. Whereas Rocco was just like grabbing some mac and cheese from here. There's actually not a lot left by the looks of it in the giant cauldron, which should be used for spells and potions, but instead they use it to make mac and cheese, which I guess is fair enough. Now these two are just going to have a bit of a chat in the early morning before he goes to his last day of work before he retires. And then, yeah, we'll get him on some magic-y stuff one last time, see if he can max out any more skills and a few more spells. I think these two kind of enjoy the early mornings, just after Daniel goes to school, but just before Rocco had to go to work. It could just be them, like the good old days. Oh, okay, just put that down on the floor and then go to work. That's fine. You do you. But yeah, nonetheless, you're feeling confident. So enjoy your last day, buddy, before you retire forever. He did quite well as a barrister. Donna hasn't done quite so well because she just died. I'm not sure we know who that is, but still. So yeah, he got to about halfway through like a career in law, which isn't bad. He still pays pretty damn well in being that far up a law career. Willow just reached gardening level 2. I feel like when she gets into her old age and retires and everything, she'll still have her gardening to do. So she still has a bit of a hobby. What are you doing now? You're cleaning up a bit. That's fair enough. Oh, well, cleaning up isn't just putting it on there, is it? Now, come on, please. Oh, excuse me, Willow. Willow, please. Willow, now, listen to me. Clean up. That is not cleaning up. You don't just keep putting it down there. Thank you. My God. Oh wow, Midnight Chronicles Book 2 is doing really well still. So is Midnight Chronicles Book 1. Midnight Chronicles Book 3 isn't quite as successful, so it's probably good to be wrapping it up with the next instalment. Haunting of Bill's House. I'd forgotten I called it that. That's funny. That's doing okay. Who Art in Heavens, kind of slowing down, but that was like the first thing she wrote. And Moving On's doing exceptionally well as well. It's actually doing the best. That's her book that she wrote about Alfonso passing away and kind of how they've moved on from such a big loss. So it's nice that that's doing so well, something that's in Alfonso's name and memory. Let's have you make an arrangement of some bluebells, maybe. Daisies and bluebells, why not? So you can make that, off you go. Oh yeah, it's summer currently, by the looks of things. I'd forgotten what season we were on. Only just starting off with summer, really. Then in just over a week, it's Willow's and therefore Leo's birthday, so they're going to become elders. Ugh. And then it's Daniel's birthday a couple of days after that. Interesting. Okay, so her last arrangement kind of inevitably died off because flowers don't last forever. Spoilers, in case you didn't know. Also, our Rihi Lorenzo doesn't last forever either. But there we go, he's made normal quality flower arrangement, so we'll put that next to the sculpture that Rocco made. Boom. And yeah, Willow's just kind of sitting around the house playing The Sims. How meta. Oh, okay. Arabella and Antonio are finding their relationship suffering because one of them doesn't like kids but has them. Awkward. What should we have you do then? Let's practice some more writing, see if we can level up your writing skill. Okay, Daniel is back from school. He wants to invite over classmate Bentley, so let's have him do that. Those two are pretty decent friends, I think. He hung out with them in the last episode, I believe. But he's very tense from his school day, which isn't ideal. Do we have like a games console or something you can play? No, just watching TV. All right. So, whoa! Oh, let's just pause for a minute. That's nice that you've acquired some flower arranging skills, like your mum. Where was your friend Bentley? I mean, I'll accept the cowboy hat. I'm a fan of Red Dead Redemption. I like hats. I think they are shorts, not just boxers. Thankfully, bold choice. I suppose it is hot weather, but that's a risky look. But there you go. Why don't you discuss the latest games with Bentley, shall we? Wow. Oh no, Bentley's sad. He's sad about something. Oh, Rocco's just back home from work. Get to know him and then try and maybe cheer him up because he's down about something. Don't ask him about woohoo. How about we don't do that? Ask him about his day. He's just watering some flowers as soon as he gets back from work. But I have good news for you, buddy. Oh, we've learned that Bentley's a kleptomaniac. Alfonso was a kleptomaniac. You'll get along just fine. Well, Rocco, I know it's been a hard day. It's been a hard life. Work is tough. I'm sure working in law is not fun. But what if I tell you, sir, that you just had your last day of work because you can now retire. Congratulations, Rocco. I'm sure that's going to feel good. Are you sure Rocco should retire? Should he do so, a daily payment will be made each day based on his current hourly pay. Yes, I do want him to retire. Let's watch the magical moment happen. And he's like, boom. Oh, and Jay's here. Jay's visiting. That's fun. So, Willow, get away from practicing writing and chatting with them and invite your dad in. Jay visits all the time, which is very wholesome. Obviously, I think he's a bit lonelier since Alfonso passed away and everything. But he also has a lot of pets to now deal with in the house, alongside his son and daughter-in-law. So, and, you know, granddaughter. So, it makes sense that he'd want to get out and about quite often. But now we have quite the squad talking here. Okay, these two are monkeying around, as the instruction says. Which apparently just means poking each other and then laughing. Oh, I'm making him jump, so that's fun. Meanwhile, wholesome scenes. Jay and Rocco are having a nice chat. These two, you know, they interact a decent amount, but not loads. And I've just noticed Daniel's picture change there. He's covered in spots. And now he's hugging his friend after he's just been ill. So, sorry about this, Bentley. As soon as he became ill, he's like, you know what I'm going to do? Hug my friend. I think... God, it's been so long since I've played. We get medicine from here, don't we? Yes, we do. Medicine. Order that right now. And take it, please. Take your medicine. Okay, hopefully that will fix him right up. With it. There we go. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Discuss latest book. Why not? But yeah, it's nice to see these two kind of have a nice chat. Probably they're talking about retirement and ideas for what Rocco should do now he's retired, because Jay's been retired for quite a while. These two are having more of a chat still, talking about planes. I've changed Bentley's shorts because I'm sorry, I couldn't handle them for a second longer. But I've kept the hat, so part of him is still around. He's still feeling sad, so let's see what we can do to cheer him up. Maybe there's a funny option, isn't there? Funny. Tell a funny story. Maybe that will cheer him up a bit. Okay, try to cheer him up. That'll work. And Rocco's getting a call from Saiji. I'm not sure I know who that is, but sure, you can hang out. Maybe they know each other from work. Oh, I just saw those two being all romantic in the background there. Right, let's see if cheering him up works. Oh, did we cheer him up? Oh, we did! This is Seiji Okada. I think Rocco may know him from Magic. I think. They can talk about magic stuff, so I think we know him from the magic school place. Right, it's getting quite late actually, I didn't realise. So let's have Rocco quickly magic up some food for everyone. Boom! Nice. I'll never get over that. That's so cool. I wish I had that power. Okay, instead of doing his homework, he's holding it and talking to his friend, which isn't quite what I asked you to do, but okay. Ooh, we have an option to share our personal life goals with Bentley. This might give us an idea of what Daniel is going to want to do. Oh, and as soon as he goes to do that, it turns 9 PM and Bentley has to go home, so I guess we'll never know what you want to do. You're a mysterious one, aren't you, Daniel? At least he's doing his homework finally. You can do that, then go to bed. Meanwhile, all the adults are just having a nice discussion. I don't know what about. Politics, maybe. Kids, maybe. Retirement plans for them all once they get to that age, maybe. Why is Jay just stood up when there's a chair right there? Because he wants to stand, maybe. He stands up for what he believes in, so he doesn't sit down anywhere. Ah, share personal life goals. There we go. That's what I want you to do. So share those with your father. Okay. I was hoping that might give us a hint of something with like a thought bubble, but apparently not. But, okay. It didn't completely ruin Rocco's day. So, can't have been too bad, whatever he wants to do with his life, but I guess we don't know what it is. Oh, 2:33 AM, and Daniel's up. How are your needs looking? Oh, to be fair, he is feeling quite well, but also, buddy, it's pretty damn early. How about you just go jogging and clear your head? Oh no, saying that, maybe this family just likes getting up early. But how are your needs as well? Oh, you're pretty okay actually. Oh no, you've got a temperature. Let's get you some medicine now. You probably caught that off your son. So I'm thinking maybe today we take Rocco to ouch, that looked painful. We take him to the magical realm, and he can learn a few more spells and do some more magic stuff, and then give Willow the material she needs for her final Millard Chronicles book. End of an era. Then there's Clooney just having a good time. You're having fun, aren't you, buddy? Yeah? Yeah. Daniel's just on his run. Oh, it's pouring with rain. Sorry about that. But yeah, he's probably just thinking about, what is life? What am I doing? Willow once again in the mood of the family, given the fact that the guys were up hours ago and she's still just like, you know what? I'm good. Let me sleep. But this is your first day of retirement, sir. You don't need to go into work today. You can do whatever the hell you want. So he's reading. I like to think it's like, I know a title did come up then, but I'm going to pretend he's reading one of Willow's books about the Millard Chronicles. So I feel like now he's retired, he has time to read them, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to give her some material to write another one before it's too late. So maybe I should go to the magical realm today. And that he's certainly going to do. Do you still have that crystal? That kind of takes you there. You do. Glimmerstone, excellent. So we can just teleport straight there, which is good. We'll probably wait until Daniel goes to school for that though. You stink. Is that the food that stinks, or is it just you? Actually, it's probably just you, isn't it? Yes, because you just went for a run. Yeah, well done, Liam. You're the one who sent him on it. So take a shower once you've eaten that. Well, actually, your hunger's pretty much done, so just do that straight away, and then you should have time to get clean before school. Ah, he just shuffled closer with her. I think he's going to tell her, like, so I'm going to go to the magical realm today and see if I can pick up some new spells for your book, which I'm sure she's very pleased about, because she wants to write another installment. And she's also really enjoying the food, so things are not too bad, I would say, considering... oh wow, things are really damn good. Willow's very excited at the prospect of him going to the magical realm, so I think that's a hell of an idea then. Oh god, Willow, what are you doing? He's like, you know what, I want to get to know my son better. I'm going to mind probe him. I mean, they're all alien. Well, these two are aliens anyway, so I suppose he's like, okay, fine, just read my mind with your alien powers, mum. Use the stone to travel to the magic realm. Off he goes, and Willow can be left to write and do whatever the hell she wants for the day. Okay, here we are in the magical realm. It feels like it's been ages since we've been here. So, let's see if we can find the people in charge. Ah, there's one. Oh, you're getting old, Morgan. Remember when we first met you? Right, so... Can you... Ask to teach Untamed Magic. Let's go for that. There we go. He's discovered a new spell, Minionize. That doesn't sound good. This is Untamed. Control another Sim's mind and bend them to your will. Okay, Wanda Maximoff, let's calm down. I don't think we're going to be using that one. Ah, look, they've given Clooney a voice. Oink, oink, oink. I'm so excited that you learned a new spell. Well, that's nice. Thanks. Thanks for that, Clooney. And here's another guy, another sage. So... Let's see if you can teach us a spell. Practical magic. Copy pasto. Turn one small object into many. That's cool. We'll definitely try that when we get home. That one's not, you know, ethically wrong. I mean, it could be, depending on what you made loads of, I suppose. I've already talked to you. We need to find the third person. There you are. Mischief magic. Okay, we haven't met this guy yet, so it seems the previous sage of mischief magic has passed away and it's moved on to someone else. So we need to get to know him. Warlocks and witches talking together. This is wholesome. Oh, Morgan's coming over to join us, and he's gone. There we go. Burgliate. I mean, that doesn't sound good considering this is mischief magic. Acquire something that doesn't belong to you. Ooh. Right, let's see if we can also learn some new potions, maybe. It hasn't let us a lot in the past. But maybe you can teach us something new now. Rejuvenation? What? What? A potion to allow a sim to remain at their current age. Potion of immortality. You can get immortality and all sorts. My god, and resurrection. I mean, this is powerful stuff, but I feel like we'll have to explore those maybe with a different character in another series, because Rocco doesn't have that long to master many more. But I think maybe we talk to the other sages again now and learn a few more potions, and then that gives us plenty to talk to Willow about and inspire her final book. Read famous spellcasters throughout history. Oh, that'd be some cool intel to give to Willow as well. Okay, so there's a book on the table here. We're going to see if we can copy pasto the book. It's been added to his inventory, so that's just ours now. That's pretty cool. There's also this Burgley 8-1, which isn't ethical, but we're trying it. That's just ours now. So we should have 2 copies of that book, right? Or at least a copy of it. Unless that's been transported back to our house. Maybe. 1001 tricks you can teach your non-familiar. I think that might have been it. Oh yeah, that was it. Let's just put that back, so no matter what, we haven't technically stolen anything. Okay. Well, a decent day of learning some new spells. We might have time to come back again and do more. You're just doing sit-ups, that's fine. But for now, I think that's a decent amount of material to show off to Willow, to inspire her final book in the Millard Chronicles. So let's head home, especially because Daniel's now home from school as well, so we can spend some time with him. Oh, the following items were turned to either your Sim's inventory or the household inventory after being left on another lot. Oh, so maybe we have stolen that book after all. Whoopsie! Oh, he's embarrassed of being caught stealing. Oh, I'm sorry. I made you unethical. I'm sorry. The magics were too tempting. At least you didn't bring anyone back from the dead, you know? Could have been worse. They should be grateful, if anything. Let's put a book down here. And then we're going to cast Copy Pasto on it. And say, Willow, take a look at what I can do now. Boom. So, whoa, there we go. Now there's 3 of them. She's like, oh my god, that's so cool. So that's a bit of inspiration there for you. He's also going to now hide from everyone now he's done his spell for his wife, because he's still embarrassed of being caught stealing, which, I mean, is fair enough. Willow, you can put all those away. And I think that's a pretty decent incentive to get started on some writing, isn't it? So, write a genre book. Fantasy. Get right on that. Quite the material. Okay, the epic final chapter of the Millard story. That'll do. So get to work on that. I know you're a bit hungry, but you don't need to do it all in one session. Well, she's talking with her son at the same time, so she's probably saying, look what your dad can do now, this is amazing, I'm going to write all about it. So yeah, I think it's pretty autobiographical, really, this book, but she's kind of presenting it to the public as like more of a fantasy thing, just in case it's not publicly known that wizards and stuff exist. I don't think it necessarily is public knowledge to people. So yeah, she's getting on with writing that book. Certainly the last book in the Millard Chronicles, not necessarily the last book she'll ever write, she'll probably write a lot more. They are making the most of this mac and cheese out of that cauldron. I think it's pretty much gone now, especially because you're just carrying an empty plate, and I don't know if you realise that, Rocco. But if that is the case, it's fine, because you can literally just clean this up. Oh, this is new. Open Sim Profile. Oh, wow, I haven't seen this before. This might be a new feature they've added. You can like open a profile about some of your friends. So that's Bentley's. Can you... And then that's all about Jay. That's really cool. I like that. It's a very good summarization of things. There's the Bentley cat who's no longer with us. And then we have Bentley, his current friend, who I think he's on the phone to. I think he's talking to Bentley while also watching TV. You're still embarrassed. You're just talking in the mirror to try and hide your embarrassment, which is Fair enough, and then he's going to tend to the garden. And Willow is still powering through this book. She's actually nearly halfway through this book. But I think, since you're quite hungry, have a break, and then... Oh, she's scared from the thunderstorms. Have some fish tacos. I didn't realise it was thunder and lightning. But apparently it is. Scared of thunderstorms. So is Rocco. What am I doing out here? Well, get indoors then, Rocco. Don't just stand out there. Go here. You can do it. But it seems Daniel's not scared of thunderstorms. Oh no, he is. He's just not overpowering him. Willow is also about 3/4 of the way done with the book, so I think we'll just let her finish. Then she can publish it, which is fun. I think one of the things to be a best-selling author, she's published 10 books and write 5 excellent books. She's written 3 excellent ones and published 5 books. Might be a rush to allow her to achieve all of that, but you never know. Depends how long she lives for. She's not an elder yet, so she still has time. Hopefully she can accomplish more of her dream. There we go, she's finished writing a book. Oh, and it's an excellent book as well, so that's one step closer. Now, I know you don't like the storms. Show Bill's information. Oh wow, you can like manage your power and stuff. That's also very new. And then sell the Millard Chronicles to a publisher. Final book in the series. It is past midnight, and Catherine is just stood here. I'm not sure we know who you are, and we need to go to bed, so bye. There we go. She's published the book. Time for bed. Very well done, Willow. Oh no! She got struck by lightning when she went out to publish the book. Oh god, look at her. Oh no. It's like record scratch. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. Oh, I'm sorry, Willow. I knew I should have waited until the morning to allow you to publish the book, but since it's happened now, just take a shower and then go to bed. Whoopsie. My Sims get struck by lightning all the time. They're not abducted by aliens, they're struck by lightning. Okay, once again, early bird, old Daniel. So I think you haven't done your homework yet. So do that. Hopefully you have a bit of time before school. Quickly get to school. You're a bit late. Good. And then work hard. I'm going to try and get his grades up by the end of the week. So study hard. Oh, it seems now he's retired, Rocco's also taken a bit of interest in gardening, which is kind of cool. That could be something they do together in their older years. Royalties again. Moving on, still doing very well. But, oh wow. Midnight Chronicles Book 4. Absolutely smashing it. $371 or simoleons for that today. So clearly that's doing well. That's a good start. Very good start. So well done, Willow. Absolutely smashed it with the Millard Chronicles, as it would seem. I wonder what we should do for like your last few books. 'Cause I kind of want her to get to the stage where she publishes 10 books. So maybe we get her to do another thing now. Write a genre book. What should we do that's different? You're feeling flirty, so write a romance novel. Oh, Jay's here again. Bless you, Jay. Invite him in. And do a bro hug, because you're bros. I want to see what this bro hug looks like. It better be a solid hug. Yep, that is absolutely the bro hug. I love it. Love Me Once is the default title they've given us, but what shall we call it? So instead of Love Me Tender, the famous song, we're going to have Love Me Sender. Messages between pen pals. See the beginnings of an exciting new romantic bond. I'd read it. Alright, get to work on that. Just checking with these guys. They're still just talking about llamas and alpacas, as you do in The Sims. Gossip. Still talking about retirement and stuff. Debate, games. Whoa, what the hell is that? Damn. Looks like Nunu from Teletubbies. But already he's back to work on the garden. It looks like Jay's come to check it out as well. So, it seems like everyone's kind of found this huge interest in gardening all of a sudden. Like, you don't even live here, you're tending our plants. Man. Hey, grades are up. Daniel's been working hard and he's now a high school B student. Excellent. Well done, buddy. Oh, wow, she's nearly finished it. Should be any moment now. There we go. And she's written 5 excellent books, so there you go. That's part of that achievement done. And let's get you on the publishing thing as well. So, self-publish, love me sender. And you won't get struck by lightning publishing a book this time, so that's good. Oh, I don't think it counted self-publishing. Noted. Oh, look at everyone's feeling confident today. Damn, we've had a good day in the household by the looks of it. Daniel's had a great day at school, and his grades are up. Rocco's confident from having a familiar around him and being active and stuff, feeling great with high needs. Woody's feeling confident from writing a good book. Very successful. Right, Daniel's thing here is to be like a jokester, like be like a practical guy. Oh Jesus, guys, couldn't you wait? Luckily you're not in the room. Just let's turn the TV back on, quick. It'll be nice and noisy so you can't hear things. Thankfully, in reality, it looks like that for him, so he can't see the shenanigans going on. Hello, son. Yes, I've just emerged from the bedroom in my nighttime clothing, but think nothing of it. Right, Daniel and Rocco can play some chess together. Why not? A game of pure skill and intelligence. Not that I would know. You might be able to tell who's winning from the positions of the pieces. I don't know if they've actually properly animated it like that, but I couldn't tell you. Oh, okay. Well, after all that, it actually turns out that Rocco won that chess match. Meanwhile, the bros catching up once again. So these guys are talking about vacuum cleaners outside, maybe? They're talking about books. Maybe he's like, Jay's talking about university with Daniel. He's like, do you have a career path yet or anything? And Daniel's still a bit unsure. And I think he'd probably suggest to talk to his uncle Leo, because obviously out of all the family, Leo is the one who went to university. In a spin-off series you can check out on the channel if you haven't already. Meanwhile, those two are getting flirty again, so best to avoid that. But yeah, Daniel seems to be doing better in school, which is good. He's had a bit of a turnaround from that. I don't think he's been that interested in it until recently. He's been clearing his head, going running and stuff. He's been taking a bit of interest in the garden, as everyone has, it seems, in this family. So yeah, I think he's going to find his way. I'm still not quite sure what his path's going to be yet, but I think we're getting there, which is good. Oh, Daniel's delving deep into researching vampires. There seems to be a lot of knowledge he could unlock if he continues to research. Unlocked Vampire Tome, the Von Flavius Vampire Emporium. Okay, so Daniel's decided to research vampires, which is a choice. Apparently you can purchase tomes now. Why he's interested in vampires suddenly, I don't know. Maybe he watched a TV show about vampires or something. Something to explore, maybe? I mean, his grandfather encountered vampires when he was younger, so we know they're about somewhere. But yeah. Interesting, interesting. Oh, and Jay's just broken the sink, so that's fun. Do we have a spell for that? I think we do. Yeah, Repario. Try your spell, Rocco. See how this goes. Awesome. Right, Jay needs to go. Oh, it's getting quite late actually. We should probably head to bed. I've got all this cereal people are making and then just not eating. What a waste. What a waste. So it's, you know, the last day before the weekend. So I feel like we give it today, do today, and then end the episode after that. But Willow, I think you should write another book today. Why not? Try and help you on your career path. Write a genre book. What shall we do? Let's do science fiction. Since you're an alien, you should have a lot of topics for that, maybe. Aliens Don't Need Sunglasses is the title it's given you automatically. And I'm going to go with that because I love that title. Aliens Don't Need Sunglasses. Or do they? Keep it intriguing for the readers. Don't want to spoil the surprise. We don't want to spoil the big revelation that aliens don't need sunglasses. Right, Daniel should be off to school. Yep. Right, you're going to study hard just to see if you can help your grades even more. Millage Chronicles Book 4, still doing very well. Love Me Sender hasn't performed quite as well, unfortunately. But That's what I get for writing a book about a pun. And the computer's broke. I wondered why she'd stopped writing. But that's fine, because I think you can use Repario on this. Yeah, well that's very handy. That is very useful. I enjoy that very much. Right, resume writing. Aliens don't need sunglasses. Right, this second. Oh, we can craft furniture now. We can craft a bar stool. So his woodworking skill's gone up, so we can craft something new. So you can get to work on that, Rocco, while Willow does her writing. She's halfway through Aliens Don't Need Sunglasses. Okay, so he's finished that woodwork just as well as finished the book, and Daniel finished school. What an in-sync family of achievements. But unfortunately, he's had a stressful school day, which isn't ideal. Why don't you invite Bentley to hang out with the current lot? That might cheer you up a bit. Meanwhile, Willow, you can sell that to the publisher. Rocco, you've repaired that sink, so that's good, so you can mop that, please. Bentley will be right over. Oh! I mean, I know you're magical, but you probably aren't supposed to be able to do that. But you do you. Here he is, cowboy hat and all. Vent to him, see how that goes. Right, so there we go, she's published 7 out of 10 books now. So we need some, oh wow, nice little high five, wholesome. So we just need to get her to publish 3 more books. And then she's completed that part of her thing, which is fun. So Daniel has been having a lot of tense days at school. I wonder if that is just because he doesn't have a career path yet, and he's like, well, am I going to go to uni or not? I don't know what I want to do with my life yet. So he had a good day yesterday because his grades went up. But, you know, getting better grades and everything doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I know what I want to do with my life. So that's probably a tough position to be in. So share some stories of personal challenges with him, why not? Oh, he does feel a bit happier after talking to Bentley though, so that's good. You cheered him up when he was sad, and now he's kind of cheered you up when you were tense. And these guys are just, how romantic, just chatting over some dirty, disgusting plates. Wonderful. How about we clean those up? Yeah. He's got the option to debate existence of vampires with Bentley, so we'll have them do that. That could be fun. I guess he's keen on the idea. Sentiment gained. You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you feel that way about me too. Ah, Bentley. That was very wholesome. Closer from happy memories. Oh, I love that system. So you can like build up really good memories with people, and you actually remember them. That's great. That's really cool. I love that system. I can't wait to use that a bit more. Yeah, so Daniel, he doesn't have a lot of friends from school. Basically only one, but that's one damn good friend. So that's what counts really. As long as you have someone who's like can stick by your side, I think that's pretty damn cool. And Daniel has a lot of his life left to make more friends. So why you're just reading a book in your son's room, I don't know. But you do you, I suppose. And yeah, Willow's back at the gardening, which is fair enough. And with that, I think we're going to call it a day since we approach the weekend now in this household. Pretty solid week of stuff going on. I don't think Daniel's particularly clear about what he wants to do still with his life. He has some ups and downs, for sure, when it comes to school. But he has made a very good friend in Bentley. He's also, got good relationships with his parents and stuff. And once again, Jay is here for a visit. Wholesome as hell. Those dogs must be exceptionally loud in that house. Got some love hearts. Who are you messaging? Are you messaging a crush? Are you getting love hearts for your friend that you love hanging around with? I don't know. What do you think, guys? But yeah, I think Daniel will be able to work it out. He's got plenty of time to do so. And I'm still going to think on what I want to do with him. But I am very intrigued by him researching vampires. That could tie in potentially to what I want to do with the next Sims series. So maybe we bring him along for the next series. I was going to retire all the characters, but that could be quite fun. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next 8 or so episodes. But yeah, Rocco's retired. He seems to be enjoying retirement a lot. Everyone's into gardening and stuff. Learned a bit more magic. And Willow wrote the final book in the Millard Chronicles, which did very well, as did a couple of other books she's written since then. So I think we're going to focus on getting her at least to the next stage of her career when we next visit the household. But the next episode will obviously be back with Jay and Leo and Charlotte and Tara and all the dogs and the cat that are in that household, that absolutely manic place. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, that's going to be everything for this episode. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, Willow just gained sentiment with her dad. Awesome. And yeah, oh no! God, Daniel needs to like slow down with using the alien empath things. But nonetheless, that's going to be everything for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts, or what you may want to see with like storylines and characters and stuff. And yeah, it was fun to finally be back in The Sims. Hopefully it can be a somewhat regular again, now that I can actually record episodes. So yes, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.